That was weird. I have no idea what the fuck just happened. Jaja.
Yeah, man, right now, Connecticut a lead with them. We can be the one with the with Gucci and then they're Connecticut right now. Connecticut a lead with them service.
You can't say
My
that.
Gina reach Atlanta yet.
Who? Nah. The internet go on them type of way every now and then. It's everywhere in the world, not just here. So, you know.
Big up Maestro just checking for the live to see him.
Maestro, what go on by J?
Yes, brother. Him can't whistle. Him want whistle. Can't whistle.
No.
Right.
Woohoo! I'm Maestro whistle. I'm not teeth it. No. Same thing that. I'm not teeth man whistle. But it bad.
Whistle.
It bad.
Keckle, you know? Keckle.
Yeah, Zemi. Maestro the blood clot done. Oh.
One Keckle boss, man.
Yeah.
So may I say now get back to the name now. How you come up with that name, Janai?
The name Janai actually was given by a friend, St. Matthew. It was actually Janoi, my personal name, and he was like, no, yo, what can I name that? Jan I, you have to make it rugged. So I'm like, damn. I thought my name was rugged, so you know, I made a switch from that because it sounds more stand up versus like Janoi, you know. I just run with it.
Janai. Guitar Rasta flair.
See it. Well, St. Matthew, he has dreads. He's not Rastafarian, but you know he has dreads, so I guess it was from influence.
True. So what you started on your musical journey? What brought you to that?
A friend of mine was actually performing at the church nearby, and I saw that performance once. I was like, fuck, I gotta do that one day. But I naturally had a love for music, so it wasn't really hard to go that route, you know what I mean? If it's something you really love and it's something you're really into, you'll find a way. And, you know, I just found a way. He mentored me for a few years, and, you know, he said, hey, you got to do your own thing. I don't mind you doing backup for me, but you got to do your own thing. And I took it personal. I was like, damn, wasn't I a good backup? He was like, no, you good. I want you to find your own way the way I did. And, you know, I would forever thank him for that. He passed, you know what I mean, RIP, but to me, that was one of the greatest lessons I ever learned in life. You know?
To take on your own journey, you know, the musical journey. At what age was that?
I'll probably say around 13, 14. Pretty young.
And so when did you transition go on to say, yo, all right, now I'm going to do like more a hip-hop song?
It was more like in 2009 to 2010. That's when I really made the transition, because that's when I started producing more for myself. You know what I mean? So I had more creative control over the final product, which is really what I wanted. You know what I mean? I don't just want to record for the sake of recording. I want to make bodies of work that I believe in and that I love. You know what I mean?
That makes sense, you know, man. You have to do what you love. Because if you don't love music, you cannot do music.
You can. Just really can.
Music is that thing that beat you up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Music of bad people, you know. Break all the heart to, you know, is a bad girl to, you know.
Brother, the first heartbreak me ever get, I woman perform in my high school, and the whole of them boo me. Me say, blood, me say never bumbuckle again. Brother.
Which song you sing?
Eh?
Which song? Give me a line out of that song where you sing.
I don't know. It was a Christian song. It was probably, I remember. The place I get hot, in a Christ we rise to the top. Something.
Ooh.
Fuck you.
Ooh.
Yo, what? But I mean, it just gave me more of a resilience to want it because it wasn't given to me.
True.
Some people, when it's given to them, it's like, oh, you know, my daddy's a musician, you know, my uncle's a producer, my this, that. But when you gotta find your own motherfucking way, the hunger is different. Trust me.
True.
Facts.
Makes sense. That definitely makes sense. So, all right, at a young age, what was it like growing up?
Confusing. Confusing. Because my real dad didn't want me. You know what I mean? And Me and my stepfather had a pretty rough relationship for all of our relationship. So
Yeah.
being a young man, trying to find your own way, and then having about that. Yeah, being a young man trying to find your own way, and then having a stepdad that wants you to follow his own path. It was hard because I didn't have a backative to fall back on, so I had to develop my own personal strength early on, which is I love y'all, y'all my family and shit, but I gotta do what's right for me. I gotta do what makes sense for me. I can't fucking live in your shadow all of my life. I can't. You know what I mean? So that really spurred the journey of who is Janai, you know? Where will Janai be in 20 years from now, if Janai will even be? So it was very intentional.
So you had an emotional upbringing where family was concerned.
Yeah. Because, like, I've been put out a couple of times. You know what I mean? I've been on my own a couple of times, the way before I was supposed to even be on my own. So it was a pretty rough place to be. You know what I mean? There was love, but I can't say it was heavily emphasized on me because I had a younger brother, so it was more given to them than me. You know what I mean? I was the only outside kid, so it was like, oh, these belong to me, but you're just, you know what I mean? I love your mom, so you come with a package. So it wasn't oh, let's see what he wants to do. Let's see where his life is going. It was like, take care of your younger brothers. That's it. You know what I mean? So I had to be resilient.
Overs and things, man. And I thought to put in a position there at a young age, sometimes it make you stronger too. You understand? Because
Definitely.
I know people don't realize how much a father is needed in the home. Till them not have a father in the home. You get me? Or when you get your kids, you realize you want dedicate. Enough for the ones that will never have a father,
Right.
become great fathers. You see me? Because they know the feeling, how it is to be. You understand? Without a father growing up. But some of the strongest people in the world, man, grew up without father. I have some very strong women in this earth that will play the role of both. You get me?
Right.
So,
but I don't want to cut you, but shout out my mother. You know what I mean? Me and her might not have the best relationship, but she gave me strength when I didn't have much. You know what I mean? And I would definitely say, in terms of woman figure, she was one of the strongest ones in my life. Because I actually saw firsthand, her putting herself through school, taking care of us, having me at 16. It was fucking crazy. But, seeing all that strength in one woman, it just made me believe that if she can do it, shit, the fuck, I can do it. The hell? So, it gave me that type of strength too.
Okay, so like, at the age what now? Say 18. What was life like for that time? Then? When you have like your legal to really go on your own, what was life like?
It was rough. I won't lie, because I didn't know what paying rent was like. I didn't know what paying bills was like. I didn't know the anxiety that came with being on your own. Knowing that anybody could kick your door off, or it was just crazy. But throughout everything, I was touring and I was performing, so I had some stability. But in terms
touring,
of
or reach so far? When touring, either tour with, as a backup.
Yeah.
Okay, true. So, some stability for pay bills and all that.
Right. Well, I did take on some odd jobs, so I wasn't completely financed by music. I had my my 9 to 5 just to make sure I can put food on the table, because I don't play that shit. I gotta eat. You feel me?
I have to eat. If you're
Nah,
not enough, that is. I mean, I say no. 18, 19. They made you say that on your own, put food on the table. What was your thought process then time towards music?
I was serious about it. Like, I would go to the studio at least twice a week, and I was paying. So God knows, shit, that nigga was making racks off of me. Okay, but you know what I mean? It was more like you gotta do it yourself. I want a video, I gotta go shoot it. You know what I mean? Shout out Still Villain. He shot a couple of my videos, some great videos. You know what I mean? Shout out him. But it was more of okay, how do I figure this out? I'm on my own. I can legally do whatever the fuck I want. How do I figure this out? So it was more reading, talking with people, just trying to figure stuff out. Being an adult is not as easy as people think. It's way harder. Trust me.
Where did them time the Portmore?
Yeah, I was in Portmore.
Portmore did them time then?
Yeah, I was in Westport them time there.
Okay. And I do the things same way. I reach, you're going like an old man still, but they're far from them. Yeah.
Right.
But you don't know a life journey, everybody life journey different. Everybody have a story build up to success,
Right.
Get me? So sometimes, I think that sometimes, in most cases,
Upville.
in most cases, the artists them will make it have the story there, the touching story there, things that them go through. People like the full package,
Right.
You realize that it's like you can't have it too easy. That's why even uptown artists, when they get the big boss as the ghetto artists, them they have a story behind for them thing. You see me? So continue the journey. Like we're 21 in age, we are the
21 age. What the fuck man? I was doing graphic design. I kind of paused music for a while because I wasn't really getting much mobility. You know what I mean? So bills had to be paid. So I did graphic design for a while. I did video design for a while. Yeah, and then I moved to Helsha. That was interesting. That was one of the best times of my life. Like I could go to the beach every single day, and I did. So in the early 20s, it was more like okay, you did the hard work of getting through your teens. Now let's be strategic about what the next 10 years would look like. Because if you don't, when you hit 30, you're gonna be fucked.
Yeah.
That is why I'm able to just relax in my 30s and not work so hard. You know what I mean?
Makes sense, man. So, like when you say I was doing graphic designs, so it was just a passion that you had, like you just taught yourself these.
Yeah. Graphic design, those things were like the art jobs I did. You know what I mean? I love doing art, drawing, all that stuff. I love that. It's creative. It helps me to express my anxieties, express my happiness. So like if I'm stressed out, I go write a song, I go record a song. You know what I mean? After I'm done, stress is gone. So doing jobs like those, it helped to stimulate my creativity. It helped me to stay near the space, but not too far from it. You know what I mean? Because if you're doing graphic design, that's how, I even ended up doing graphics for Egyptian. Like I deadass saw Egyptian on the beach and I was like, yo, I do graphics. Yo, I was scared and nervous as shit because I'm like, he could just turn me off. I'd be like, yo, get the fuck away from me, you know what I mean? But it opened a lot of doors for me. So it wasn't just, oh, I'm doing it. It was more like, oh, I'm meeting people too. Oh, I'm making connections too, you know what I mean? That's how I could get my printing done. That's how I met promoters because they wanted flyers too. You know what I mean? They wanted graphics done. The fuck?
Party promoters,
Yeah.
KXPL, all type of things. Artists want them cover art.
Brother, I hold for fish fry ticket, me do, you know?
Yeah.
Look, brother, I hold for fish fry ticket, I'm name points, you know?
Nice.
What
was the name of your design?
Autoplay.
What?
OTTO play. It was it was a play on the word auto, which is like you don't have to think about it. You know what I mean? So it was like autoplay, like everything that's done is not pre-thought, it's not, going through some rigorous process, it's just straight creativity, it's just flowing. You know what I mean? And that's how I like to work. I don't wanna be working and I gotta think this out, and I just want it to flow. The moment you start to force it, that's when it becomes you can't force creativity.
You can remember the first song you ever recorded?
What's that song? I think it was The Place I Get Hot on the area of rhythm. But it was like a demo. The place I get hot, in a Christ we rise to the top. Then, you know, in the verse, you're like, I had an interactive part where I'll be like, yo, I would say to the audience, say, shout it. So I'll be like, you know, your problem, shout it. When you lose all your friends, you know what I mean? So that was like my first taste at writing good music, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So what was the response? Like, what was the feedback on that song?
How was it what?
Feedback.
It was pretty good because it was for my church, you know what I mean? I premiered it at my youth fellowship night. Yo, they were all like, yo, that's you? Damn, Nick. Yo, your voice deep. It's like, I'm like, yeah, that's me. So they gave me like my first taste of, oh, yo, this is what having fans are like. You know what I mean? People who like your stuff and they don't know how it was made, they just appreciate it. So, you know, that was pretty dope
They say your first fan base was in the church.
in the church.
Yeah, the dance.
No, I was doing gospel. I started out doing gospel, then I transitioned to doing dancehall later on.
But you didn't record none of the gospel songs, bro.
I did actually have a couple gospel songs still out, but am I a Christian, a gospel type? Not really. But I believe in Christ. I can tell you that much. You won't see me at church on Sunday. No promises.
Makes sense. We not even know what to say about that.
Why?
I really, huh?
Why?
A different show that. Religious.
Yo, bro.
Religious in the music.
You thought this was
Religion in the music. That's that channel the name.
brother? Remember when man used to work the sandwich and Coolied? At the church you want to pay me. That's why I have to cut from them. You mad? Style who? Yeah, pay man.
Style, I got them off.
Brother, and at that them have them a pay man 40, 50, or 100 blood clot grand. You mad? I want to give man Coolied. Yo, fuck off. I love Christ, but not so bad. You mad?
Coolied and what?
Coolied and blood clot can't beef and bread. The fuck you take man for? Brother, I love Christ. After my perform. They don't want to pay me. They want to give man refreshment. Brother, go on, man. If you want to give man refreshment, give me a bucket like Henny and blood clot at a 4-piece or a bucket of chicken. Fuck.
A long time I must say you got to dance, man.
They mean tell you?
It's a fun over there, so, brother. You know, over there, stand up.
Brother, when I put on tattoo of that mad them, the man them call me the devil. Literally, that's when I start for church. I said, not a pussy club. I can't do it. And so now mad people. Just sitting around with them. So, you know.
So what influenced it for even going to the church?
Boom boom.
Boom boom.
Yeah. They go on crusade and you know, my mother go on crusade and she can't know what I do. I never want to go because boy, when I go to church, I always put the fear of God in you, literally.
Yeah.
Yo, the world I go down, yo, you get saved. Brother, like me, big mother. So, you know, buck a little cat and she say, oh, you're a Christian. I say, no. And you know, them they have a little baptism. I say, I wonder, you know, if I turn a Christian real quick, she'll give me it.
You get it?
No fucking way. She actually flew out the next week. I was so damn mad. I was like, no, I'm stuck as a Christian.
So, you say you get stuck in that church?
Yeah.
So did you ever get in the church, boom boom?
I can't say that yet.
Huh?
I can't say that because church people still know me.
No, wrong. It's not a long time.
Brother, in a church bathroom, behind the pew, anyway, anyone can get to me, Seki. Just life. And I mean, I was not the most disciplined Christian. I can't promise you that. Because the first 3 years of being a Christian, I was depressed. I was like, no fucking way I chose this. You can't drink, you can't smoke, you can't fuck. I'm like, what the hell did I even pick this? This is all red flags. Like, what can I do? Nothing.
Fancy Fit said, humanity is my race and love is my religion.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yo, she be laughing at me though.
It's a music though, on a level. So they say church, you're going to church for boom boom again.
No.
You never go get saved.
No. After me never join.
You never get saved. You never life, God. But
Me never join.
Christ.
Of course. Well, you know, I would say why I believe in Christ is how I was brought up. You know what I mean? I was brought up in a Christian home where my grandma took me to church every Sunday. So I have a Christian foundation. So as an adult, I had to either choose to continue or I could just fucking be a heathen. And I'll be too good at that. So I didn't. I just, had a basis because I want something to ground myself when I feel stressed out, when I feel confused, when I feel not sure of myself. You feel me? That is why people gravitate to religion, to drinking, to smoking. It comforts them. That is my comfort in my midst of doubt. That hey, the same person you believed in from you were growing up must be a reason. You know what I mean? So that's really my foundation for that.
Alright. So we have a little bit of religious hard talk or go on a little bit. You get me?
Yeah.
And wrong. I'll get Pepsi now.
Oh, blood clot. But my job for the Rona. We're glad to it passed, but we still have to stick to it.
What badness?
Ice cold Rona.
COVID-19. I think. You see?
Yeah.
COVID. One COVID, another. And that's John I musically now. Let's fast forward it to time when the time when me meeting now. I'm meeting at the studio.
Right.
I got a videograph.
Right.
Videography out of them time, what was that like? What brought it?
That was interesting because that was the first time I was in the room with so much professional people.
Yeah.
You dig? Like I've never been around so much music heads in ever. You know what I mean? So for me to be there was like a fucking honor. That's something I will never forget. That changed my life in so many ways because at that point you wouldn't even know that I was lost. You wouldn't even know that I was going through shit. I didn't show any of that. Because when I was there, it was just so much organic love and, just everybody happy and, in a good mood and good energy. It was just perfect. I needed that at that time of my life. Like, I'm glad it fucking happened the way it did. Because when I got the address to come there, I was like, oh, shit. I'm about to get kidnapped.
Yeah. Who invited you?
I want to see a whistle. JJ Whistle. Yeah, because me talk to Egyptian and Egyptian say, get a birthday card. And me never know say Whistle at the time. So me give him a card and, him link me up and I say, Ray, you can do graphics and I say, yeah, man. I say, where you live? I say, no, say, in Westport. I say, yeah. He send me address and plug it in my map and I say, Rasclat. When me get Canal Drive, I say, Canal Drive. But when him say, the big field, I say, oh, okay, all right, cool. You know what I mean? So just being there on a whole, it really changed my life. I won't even lie. Because it made me really appreciate that music can get somewhere. That, you who've been putting in the work for years, Egyptian who've been putting in the work for years, enough of that. Chisel, you know what I mean? Like, Maestro, just being around, God bless Gabby. Brother, trust me. Being around you, that really changed my life. I won't even lie. Yeah.
True.
Brother, you won't even know because you might not even know, but when you come like my brother, you see how often me there over there? You see me there on brother, I never have nobody like that king. I'm the deepest, darkest time that I'm there on to bring joy and happiness to my life. So yeah, trust me, daddy. I need that in my life. All them money were there on me, chisel way, look out for me, brother, trust me. I'm not forget them shit there. And them thing there help me to become the person I am right now. Give me the hunger. I say, blood clot. If them people know if I know it, and they're willing to take a chance by you, who is you not to take a chance by yourself?
By yourself. Enough people don't look at them thing. So, but you know what? May I realize though, when you came around with the camera, I had the videographing, I had the editing.
Like this. Because Egyptian look on tour with him.
I never see you going in the booth.
Yep.
Never see you going in the booth.
No.
You need to say you was an artist.
No, I did, but you weren't there. I think it was when Chisel and how do you record it? And I Radiance see the first step of vocal this song. And then we end up go Radiance studio and we continue from this because I'm never sure if it was like a regular thing or
Radiance, the twin.
The producer man,
My twin. twin though.
Yeah.
Right.
Um,
Yeah.
I win Radiance.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Right. Yeah, man. You see him? Brother, I'm on way. Yo, you know what song for me, man, record?
Yeah.
You see why not? Who you think record that? Brother, trust me, man. It's just an honor being around, having such a past. It make me appreciate my present even more. Come here, say, blood, clot, you are some real warrior. Me there from me, the king. Bumbo, clot, yo, me shall move more militant than all of you. Me shall really step up to the plate, but you can't go back in that past. You can only make changes now and keep it moving. Blessings, I am
Nothing wrong with cause I guess we have to learn something from your past, same way. Your past is it's like a pave the way. So certain mistake. I learn from mistakes, brother. I learn things we never do.
right.
You learn. When you don't learn, then at them time it's a problem.
Mm.
So you don't regret no past. Past is a the teaching. You see me?
Yeah, we get it.
And what I did, no, that's what Jamaican people say.
Mm-hmm.
I still go on call. I guess I'm see up on my timeline more than anybody. I don't know if I sponsor everything what's going on, but I see the team them like regular. I'm tired for see them. I say, yo, man, him again.
Yeah.
But
Work.
till the one at a time, I just sit down and listen now. I say, yo, me listen.
Right.
I say, okay, see where mental, see where my
Yeah.
see where my see the space where, yeah, look,
Right.
in a sense then. So yo, the space I might want I go for that.
Yeah. Because guess what? What a lot of artists don't know is that you can't occupy the same space as somebody else.
Yeah.
You just can't. If you don't find your own voice, if you don't find your own lane, like TJ say, me wanna lane, me want. Brother, if when the man say that, that is truth. Because guess what? No boy can style him. And that's what a lot of artists don't get. They want to sound like him. They want to sound like her. They want to sound like them. Why don't you want to sound like you? Why don't you want to invest? Huh?
Somebody accept for Jamaican. You a Jamaican man, John?
Yeah, man, born Jamaican. Forever Jamaican.
Yeah, so they don't know the difference.
No, because, people say I talk funny, so I don't know. But I just say I talk. I don't know if I help it.
Exactly.
I hear repeating myself, so I just stick to English. I swear.
One John. So, any collaborations in your catalog of music?
I have a few collabs, but I have a few collabs. One is with a producer from New York, Frano Promotions Limited. He's actually the first collab I ever did in the US. And then I have another one from Atlanta, Mountain Warrior Records, dope collab. But those are two producers I link with. But in terms of,
we have what now? EP?
yeah, I have an EP out now, Dark Lightning.
Dark Lightning.
Yeah.
And where we can find Dark Lightning?
You can find it on Spotify, on iTunes, on Amazon Music. Basically, every single thing you can stream it on. Because my distributor got it like that. They put me everywhere. I just love
distributor,
it.
You say you have your own distributor.
Yeah, no, I do publishing in terms of I collect the royalties. Whether the mechanical, whether the performance royalties, I collect all of that for myself. But I have different companies that I work with, probably third-party companies. They distribute it like in Asia, in Thailand, countries I can't get to myself. So, that's why I say I love them. They put me everywhere. I just love it. And then they provide me with content to promote myself. It's a good deal. I won't even lie.
Well, all right. Who are the artists then you would have said you would have said inspire you?
What I say you, yeah, one of them man them were really make me take hip hop serious. Cause me see I do hip hop, man, I say, Bumbo, you mean say somebody so close to me, I do it too? Let me know else can do it, man. You know what I mean? So me get the energy from just you standing out among everybody else. When everyone want to dance, you are the one man who are willing to stay in your lane and willing to continue until it, you know what I mean, reach the level you want it to reach. And then Egyptian, remember the first time this Egyptian was like, was it Wang Studio?
Which one?
The studio burned down.
One?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the first time I see them on, I pass. You know, I think I sing one, I do one dub. I say to myself, come go up to the wall, I say, yo, no Egyptian that. The man turn on and the man say, yo, he is Egyptian. I say, yo, I have to take that music thing serious. I can't there on so much great people and still a lula all day. No, sir. It's a sign from God. There's no way we can end up in a one space called Portmore where so much entertainer live and there. And then we go move to Atlanta, where the hub of music king. Yes, a divinity. A divinity king. Me couldn't choose in place myself. A God send me God in place.
Yeah.
A God send me to Atlanta. A God send me to Portmore. Cause them places I wouldn't choose because I never been there before. You feel me?
Yeah.
So when we look on it, I say, Judge, yo, Jah really hard myself certain way, you know? Because my name, my original name means Jehovah is with me. I see the more I think about it over the years, I say, yo, Judge, yo, some things when me in you get me out, only you in a king.
True.
At one point, I look on 15 blood clot years in a prison now.
Yeah.
15 to 25, you know. A judge and a king. So trust me. Me not take freedom for granted. Me not take eternal life for granted. Nothing. I can easily get taken from you. Remember that. People forget that.
Serious talk. I really serious talk. As I said, 15 to 25. I not even want to go into that because I don't know how the legal thing up on that.
Brother,
I don't want to bring
I pray you get
that
me
and
out.
you know them use this as against you.
No,
Just,
sir.
no, don't watch you.
Brother, me get acquitted. So me not give a fuck. Like it's not a case where I was guilty. Even the goddamn judge said I would say, yo, I know exactly what's going on. And then just dismiss me. So how the hell do you go to court the first day and then get let out? The first goddamn court appearance, I get let out. So, you know what I mean? In myself, I never look at myself as guilty. For a while, I actually felt depressed from it. Because I was like, shit, if this could have happened to me, damn. You know what I mean? So, it made me, eh?
That can happen to anybody upon the
Brother, yo, it made me take life seriously and appreciate every day. Because I never have to free. You feel me? And that people understand. People feel like, say, boy, yeah, brother, even you getting up every day, that's not something you have to do. It's a privilege and a gift every single day you get up. I don't know if people don't get up every day. Oh God, me can't bother. Brother, appreciate your life. Because when it gone, you know nothing to appreciate. Remember that blood clot. Brother, even sorry, continue.
You can get back into the EP car inside the music, you know. It's all about music, of course, but want to know more a lot about the artist so the people can want listen to your music at the same time because we have a story behind the music.
Yeah.
People, you know what I mean? And we follow him to done music. Anyway, the EP, how many songs is on the EP?
5 songs.
5 songs on the EP.
Right.
All hip hop.
All hip hop bass. There's like one song that's dancehall that is like more of a dancehall feel, thick. That's the dancehall one. But the rest is more hip hop bass. Like straight hip hop.
Let's say hip hop. Hip hop like the trap hip hop.
Yeah, trap hip hop.
Okay. That bougie type. That,
Bougie shit.
yeah.
You see my girls?
What's the
Bougie shit.
content? What's the content like? Like, what do you rap about?
I rap about my life, happiness, a sense of purpose, fucking, smoking, drinking. Yeah, you know what I mean. I just rap about whatever experience I go through, or I really let the music speak for itself.
Who's your
Because right,
favorite rapper?
oh man, I got so many of them. Uh, I, pro-
Top
I
top three.
probably say Wheezy,
Top
Wheezy till death,
top three.
Wheezy, eh?
Top three.
Oh,
Weezy one. Who's number
Jay-Z and Nas. I can't.
Weezy who? Weezy and Nas.
Yeah,
Then what's the third slot?
Jay-Z,
So
The Rock.
The Rock in here, Lil Wayne, then Nas, then Jay-Z.
Not in that order or any order, but yeah.
How good list that man?
My team works hard. I want to be like them one day, hopefully, or be at their level. I don't want to like them. Be at their level. You know what I mean? Putting the same work they put in or even more, and get to the heights of music. I don't just want to be a regular artist. I want to see where this shit can really go, and I'm willing to take it there.
Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, and Nas. Who said somebody said that in one of them songs?
Who that?
Remember, a rapper said. I think Jay-Z said. I think. What them said? Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas. I think that's what them said.
Ah, shit! I forgot to put Tupac in it. Tupac, my G. Damn.
Or even forget Tupac.
Huh?
Or even forget Tupac.
Brother, I don't know. The news I'm here one day about them finding killer kind of perplexed me. Come I said, Jaja.
27 years.
After so much years. Jaja.
Snitch on himself. We say about the
Brother,
documentary and
brother,
everything. When name again?
I don't know him. I'm an idiot. I can't support idiot. But
Everybody talk about him, what they must call him name and everything.
right, I see it, but I kind of still feel a way about just how him did, because he's a very talented artist. You hear me? A very talented blood clot artist and activist and person. You think much man right now could have stand up to him if the man is still about? Bro, the man they knock out all five songs an hour, if possible. You hear me? The man work like a ass. So and them type of motivation that more keep up for myself. Cause them man they me really look up to in terms of work ethics. Cause brother, them man they do the thing. The same thing me want to do, them man they do it.
True.
The more reach, you feel me? More people can say blood clot, say Janai bad. Janai make a name for himself, say Janai do activist work, say Janai help the community. Brother, I someone name. Me don't want to just do music. More give back too. More know say boy, me can even donate a library. You know what I mean? And them start a legacy them more left. Me not just want to do music. Music is basic. It's very important and it's amazing, but it's basic compared to the bigger goal that you can achieve in life. Because once you hit a certain point in music, you hit a ceiling. You can't really go no higher. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So you have to have a bigger goal than having a hit record or having people screaming him, or you gotta have a bigger goal than that.
Makes sense. All of that makes sense, man. I guess let's see music live on. So all if we not live on the body, you get me, but the music and your soul.
Right.
So that's why good for do like all if you sing about gun and drugs and whatever, good for have a few songs where people can sit down and listen. We're timeless.
Right.
Because remember I said time I got change. Flow I got change.
Mm-hmm.
Remember I said a hip, a hop, a hip in the hip, hop, the hop, and don't stop. Go back to the bang bang. It come from far. You get me?
Right.
It come from still. If you don't know it, hip hop started 1973. It's 2023. That's 50 years of hip hop. You get me?
Yeah. That's a legacy. Yeah.
Right. So this year, like 50 years of hip hop. You know what I mean? And it come from where songs was being banned. A lot of songs people are talking about the streets and them thing that was being banned back in the 70s.
Right.
When I talk about crackhead and certain things, I must say, wait, man, I talk about fuck the police in the 80s, that's NWA.
Yep.
They had to fight for this. So, to live on, everybody would do it before.
Right.
They really think about it. They did something that meant something. That all if you sing be a foolishness, be a, just to get views or to get what the people and you think the people want to hear. You have to have even 2, 3 songs where they're going to listen to it
Right.
50 years from now. Because them still play hip hop songs from 50 years ago.
Brother, that depends on the radio more than anything else. You think of new music? Shit. Then we
So,
are journey with old music, king.
Cool Earth is a Jamaican. See?
Right.
Cool Earth, the Bronx, so start hip hop. And it's a yard man. So music, hip hop in our blood.
Right.
Because we created hip hop. Jamaican man create that. You get me? So when we see like them are fighting back earlier days, because they're not fighting no more right now, them open to listening to a Jamaican artist and do hip hop.
Right.
A lot of the new sounds where the youth them come out with sound more hip hop than before.
Right.
Dancehall with Killer them do is a complete different sound
Compared
to now.
Yeah.
Right? Because you try to put Killer up on one of them rhythm here, you probably don't have the same effect.
No.
I try to put them youth up on Killer them rhythm and them, you understand? So you can't obviously say.
But you know what, say, yo, I won't even lie, yo. Me hear one record over there where, yo, it sound fresh. Sound fresh as fuck. Because, like, it have that old dancehall style to it. That, toom, 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 toom. Yo, that shit was fire. So I kind of feel like, say, dancehall might make a rally back in terms of going back to its roots. Because it's going there. The new sound right now it's not sticking as much as the old dancehall did. You get me?
Old dancehall, the beat is what gravitated the people them globally to it.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Because the beat was different, the drums were different from hip hop. So if you're gonna merge something with sound like hip hop, it not gonna stand out as much. You can't jumble it all in one and play it together. So it a stand out like 90s dancehall. 90s dancehall stand up for itself. I'm gonna say it better than now. I'm gonna say it worse than now. I just 90s dancehall where
Era.
it's an era. And every era because it's your era.
Yeah.
So our next era I go better than your era. Your era always the time when you at your highest point. That if your best days was school days, you can always talk about your school days.
Your era.
You see me?
Right.
So yo, man, I got school in the dog, me I be a girl and clocks and this and that and that. But if you pass them thing now when you left school, you some more things empty in your life now. You start talking about that.
Definitely.
You go foreign and say you live a foreign and that was the best part of your life.
Right.
So your era, I like the high point.
Right.
So the 90s was like the era the dance reached to an international level. That was the high point.
Right.
So it might not go back since then to that point, but you can't tell a millennium set for them era no nice. You so you mean they never have no Instagram or that is boring.
Right.
You get me? I said,
right.
Them do it without Instagram. You have to look for the 90s artists and they did it without social media.
Brother, the man them sell music out of the back of them trunk. What you mean? How much artists nowadays have a print blood class CD and walk around and or print business card or print flyer and give out?
Exactly.
Different breed. Different breed, you hear me?
So when you want to know, my advice is mix Cause you can make
Right.
with it. So it sounds. And you know you live a foreign.
Right.
And you know when you go in a one club of foreign, yeah, you hear murder she wrote.
Right.
Same way. You get me I said?
Right.
Yeah, you hear refugees and bounty killer. Same way. You know what I mean?
Right.
So the sound they're not dead.
No, he can never die. That's
Exactly.
like you said Bob Marley died. Bob Marley ain't dead.
But Marley live on.
Live on.
So you got the trap sound. Put the traps, try it on some old school more while.
Right.
Try put more melody. Sing up like a piece of your song.
Right.
You know what I mean? Cause I might feel this in a brother like, you know what I mean?
Right.
I might feel hip hop, but try DJ a million times.
I know.
It some sound good, but it's like a mediocre DJ, but me's a bad rapper. You know if you're fuck.
Right.
So me's a tough rapper, but as a DJ, you know say mediocre. So it make me lean to my best at.
Right.
You get me? Sometimes you have to try different things to know. Just listen it and say, what is my best aspect?
Right.
I'm here DJ, I'm here rap.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you have the sound. You get
Right.
me? You have the sound, but you want melody. So melody with the sound. You know what I mean? Because you chop up the rhythm
Right.
and flip it in the second of time, the tip is on the
Right.
tip of the time. You have to draw out some of the words them longer, more while. You know what I mean?
Right.
You have to, yo, music is unorthodox, you know, fam. It no live by nobody,
What?
friend. And at the same time, G, like, I know, alright, say you're bad from which part, but this, remember I said, Jeff Arthur sound that, remember a song was sound similar to that, but it never reached
Right.
where Byron would reach. In, but we not take all the credit from Jeff
Right.
of that sound, because the sound there just feel like say, yo, where him come from with that? It's because it really catchy.
Right.
And then you have so much different. So you don't know what to work really. So you have to play with it. Basically what I'm telling you to. Don't steal. Don't make every song sound like it can go on the same rhythm.
Right.
You have to give it, you have to flow different more while. You have to flow calm, you have to flow ignorant, rough. So it's not like I say, I do a girl song, but I go say, I got the bitch and the bitch is a dick. Take the fucking in the hit. And then I say, alright, I do a gun song. I got the guns and guns is a,
Right.
it's like a same song, different topic,
Right.
different rhythm. You have to switch up the flow. And that's just advice from a man.
No, I appreciate it. It's definitely, trust me. Any advice I get is something I think about and something I try to implement, because nobody knows everything. Nobody is so above advice that they can't take it. Everybody can take advice. You know what I mean? So I try to take every single advice that I get and see how best I can incorporate it in my life. You hear me?
True. Definitely. What else we could say to you now? Alright. The beats. You say you make your own beats.
Right.
Do you plan on producing like
Oh, definitely. Once once an artist is serious enough, because if I'm more serious than you are, I can't work with you, because it means I'm gonna stress myself out trying to catch you up to my working pace, and I just can't. But if you're serious and you know what I mean, you sleep, eat, breathe this motherfucker, yeah, I'm down. Let's work. That's just me. You know what I mean? But I can't do half-ass. I can't do, oh boy, something came up. Boy, I had this and that. I don't give a fuck. I don't. You know what I mean? It's business. It's not music. It's music business. And that's what people forget. the moment I stop getting paid for this shit, then it's just music. So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Huh?
I say, yeah, all right.
You get me? But that's what a lot of artists don't get. Like, I will work with an artist for free. I fucking put my own money in it. But if I realize that you're not interested or you're not even into it, I can't. I just can't. It makes no damn sense. There's no way you can be more interested in what another person is doing than them interested in their own shit. No way. So if I see your hunger, if I see your desire, I'll meet you halfway. Shit, I'll meet you 60% of the way. But if you got no hunger, I ain't meeting you nowhere for nothing. So fuck. Who am I meeting you for? To stress me out? I'll be okay. I'm halfway stressed. I don't need no more.
No stress to the thing.
Nah.
Can't make music stressful if you allow it. It's too
Yeah.
stressful.
But the thing, but you know what I was thinking about? I was like, yo, music is this type of way that you can walk out the door today, you walk back in tomorrow, and it's a whole different industry.
Yeah,
That,
change for you.
that shit didn't give a fuck that you took a day off, that you choose to retire. It don't give a fuck. The moment you walk back in that door, you're meeting streaming, you're meeting DSPs. Trust me, whole different ball game now. So you vacationing, that's your business. You don't get days off in music. You don't get a retirement plan. You don't get to hit fucking pension. You work until you're dead. And that's what artists don't get. The moment you understand that this becomes your life, you start living accordingly. You don't rush to put music out. You don't burn yourself out. It's a lifetime career. That's why a lot of artists die young, because they forget that it is a lifetime career, not just 10 years, not just 5-year limelight, not just 15 seconds of fame. This shit lasts your whole damn life. So you need to make it last your life.
The rapper them die young because somebody kill them still.
But how that end up happening?
Eh?
How that end up happening?
How it happen?
No for them in a gang. No for them a bust gun. No for them a kill people. No for them a rob. Brother, you think a man just walk up and say and shoot you? And you sing positive music? What you think is what you attract.
You have on the jewelry where catch some robbers, aye?
Right.
Some little things in at the wrong place.
Right.
And them go themselves, them on live at our gas station and at some big chain. And people say, oh, no, the same there.
Brother, if
So
me I do that, you see if me I do that, me I have about 20 blood clot shooter beside me. Anything, even a fly touch me I did. And that even unnecessary. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like some things what people do unnecessary and put them life in a danger and they don't even know it. Brother, a musician, you have to take on the road, but for you, a bomber going to the poorest community and you have millions of dollars. Trust me, King, I knock your brains out. You mad? Me can broke and you have millions around your neck. You have 200,000 for one ring. Come on, brother. I would have run you. They must have said man hungry too.
Yeah.
That's why you have to know how to move in
I'm
that
not sure
street. You can't just do your thing.
Yeah, the lock out. Take a 1 second break.
Yeah, man, do your thing.
By the door, yeah.
Alright.
Welcome back to Inside the Music.
Gang.
Jonah.
Gang.
Yeah, but like, music is a journey still, you know, Jonah. And you have to just take each step of the journey
Right.
the way it comes. But when you put out, that thing get return. Yeah, Auntie. Yeah. Auntie over one part to come inside. So, I must know, you have to do what you have to do. Music is a long journey.
Right.
You have to put in hard work. You see it? And the work where you put in that time you get back out. You see it?
You move.
Box. Nothing now to change. If you don't change,
Right.
you what do. You can't do the same thing over and over. See it? Do the same thing over and over, you get the same results.
And then what?
And then you have to complain, say, I get the same results, but I got the same thing over and over. You see it?
That's what them say. What got you here won't get you there. So
Straight.
if you do 50 push-ups to get yourself, you're gonna need 3,000 to reach yourself. So you have to pace yourself and say, cool, 3,000, fine. Let me try and knock out 100 push-ups a day. So my body used to 100. Cool. After a month, I knock it up to 200. You think you're not gonna knock that? But it's how you break it down. If you don't break it down, you can't stack it up. If you can't break down a house into bricks, steel, wires, all that shit, you never build a house. You have to be able to break it down into the smallest thing and then you expand it. If you don't, it's gonna crash. If you're gonna build the foundation, you're gonna put in the steel and you're gonna put in the cement and you're come on, brother. You don't take much to flip over the house. Eh? You can build a house, but you want to build a good one, you have to break it down. You know where me start from? The business. I start learning the music business because anybody can sing. You think anybody can walk in a Sony? You think anybody can walk in a Atlantic? You think anybody can walk in a Universal? You idiot? Them not play that shit there. If you don't know the business, them don't want to see you. Know that. And if you don't want to see you, trust me, daddy. You better make sure you're ready. Because them ready for you. And that's what musicians don't get. If you want to do this professionally, same like how a doctor has to go to school, you have to go to school too. You might not go to the same school where you sit down in a class, but every read you read, every video you watch, every piece of conversation you have, it should have been one more building block, one more. You think you're not done? Come on. But everybody wants to see the whole thing. They don't want to see it piece by piece. You think if I know somebody every day today, I wouldn't work harder? You mad? You think if I know say my life could I ever get to a point where I could have so much peace and quiet in my life, I wouldn't work harder? Come on, brother. Sure. But it just show the universe not gonna give everything one time. It'll give a little yes, and then a little more, and then a little, but you have to work for that. The universe not gonna get the full vision if you don't work for it. Trust me. Yeah. Brother, trust me, King. A man can want it over this world. You know what? I'm not a musician. When I shoot my own video, when I record my own song, when I do my own graphic design, when I book my own show, okay? When I do my own merchandise, these are my merchandise. Let me show you.
Can't see it. What it say?
Space Gang. Space Gang on the back. You get me? Brother, trust me. Jaja now will get the whole vision one time. Because if you give it probably mad you. So take what you give you, do what you can do, and just go and ask for more. Say, Father, give me a little piece more tomorrow. Give me a little piece more later. You don't want to be like the man who say, Father God, give me everything. I want him to give him mad you. What do you think Father God I feel if you know say you as him youth ask for something? For example, you ask Father God for your car. He give you a car and you crash and dead. What do you think that makes me feel? Sure. But like, yo, me just give him life, so. Me know say him never ready for your car. Me know say him never ready for that. But him want it. You know, I love him much to give it anyway. Bamba clad.
You know what? To Queen Latifah.
What?
Queen Latifah gave her brother, I think it's a big bike. Like a birthday or Christmas or whatever it was. Gave her a big game. She gave him a big bike and him crash and dead on it.
Yeah.
This Queen Latifah.
Yeah.
She have a key around her neck. And the bike key.
Yeah.
Enough people don't know that. And that probably happened like early 2000s, if I'm not.
But you see it. But look, huh? but look on Kanye. Kanye mother asked for a surgery. Get the surgery. And I see him surgery take her out. Respectfully, I take her out. And we know that. So more time when you ask for that, yo, you know who showed me that? I went me there record at APS studio. And I think Bird said to me, say, yo, sometimes you ask God for a thing and him don't give it to you yet. And I say, nah, give it to you, and him don't give it to you yet. And see if he give it to you, it's going to destroy you. And him know that. That's why I don't give it to you right now. Brother, yo, me used to feel some type of way when me get evicted. But you see me get evicted, you know what happened? it's a bigger blood clot apartment to find. Judge and show say, brother, sometimes you hold on to things and want you to let go off. Because you want to give more. So you ask for more, and when the time for you give more, you say, blood, you know me not ready, but I know me can't, man. Brother, take it. And him a give you that, and you ask for that, him a give it to you. You feel me? These are the lessons where man and man for pass on to each other. Nobody pass on, yo, you don't say, yo, she a fuck Panama, you don't say him a fuck Panama. Brother, for what? A man is that king. Pass on truth, pass on facts, pass on things we can empower your brother and sister king, not destroy them. That's not necessary.
Well, you give me something out of the EP, you know.
A song? Oh.
Yeah, God. Listen, man, where you rub your head?
No, brother, I'm not memorizing it. I freestyle everything. Every song on record, I freestyle. So we usually take like a time to memorize them and go through it and do the performance version and shit like that. I have memorized it.
You get the song hit a morning, and if you can perform it.
I can perform it with a track. I just can't perform it word for word. Like, you know, when you perform with a track, you don't do every single word. But you know how to hype the crowd up either which way, you know what I mean?
I understand what you're saying, but you have to know your song, man, my friend.
No, I know my songs. I just don't know the new ones. Because the new ones are so new that shit. Alright. Dark Lightning was recorded in a week. Mixed and recorded and then put out the following week. And that was all off the dome. I didn't write anything. I didn't nothing. So every time I put out a song, it's mean like fresh. Like so fresh, I don't even remember it.
So, why do people if listen to Jana?
Why what?
Why don't you listen to you? It's them have 1 million options.
Right.
In you want to get them to listen to you. When we have so much different options, we don't need you in the business, right?
Right.
You have to have that wittiness about, you know.
Right.
You get what I say? Why? We don't need Jana in the music business.
Well, I guess so. Let me
you have to put yourself in a position where they need you. So,
let me say this, because I always thought about the answer, and I'm glad I got a moment to use the answer that I saved up. A dog said to an elephant said no. A dog said to an elephant, "Man, I'm having kids back and forth, back to back, back to back. But it's been years and you've been pregnant at the same time I was. Shit, I had like 50 kids. You ain't had one yet." You know what the elephant said? It's when you have kids, no one gives a fuck. It's when I have kids, the whole world stands at awe. Because the fucking giant. They can't stop looking at that motherfucker. Dog, they can kick it to the side. But how many people have the balls to kick an elephant? An elephant don't eat meat. An elephant is not violent. So, you know, when you're confident in yourself, when you know what you're about, you don't really get pushed too hard. You know where to push yourself and you know where you let people push you. I'm confident in myself. I'm sure of myself. I'll be around for a goddamn minute. I'm not going nowhere. So, you know, I prefer to have the music prove itself than me come with a whole PowerPoint presentation as to why you should listen. That still won't make you listen. I've learned that the hard way. You know, you have people be like, "Oh, yo, you should put this in your song." I put it in my song. Motherfucker didn't listen at one word. So sometimes you have to take creative decision back. It's good to take feedback, but it's equally good to have the last say. It's your project. You have to live it out. A man will say, "Oh, you know, this is good, but this is..." Bro, are you going to spend it or not? It's a business. Are you going to buy this shit or not? You're wasting my energy here. I already put energy in putting the project out. I designed the thing. I market the thing. There's nothing else I can say. If the music don't speak, I can't speak. I shouldn't be speaking. If that was the case, I would have been a lecturer or a speaker. I'm a musician, I sing. So, you know, if the records can't help me, I can't help.
But look, I asked you to sing.
No, you asked me to sing a song off the project that I can't remember because it's so damn new. And I'm still talking to my distributor and still giving them information. Bro, it takes a lot to put out a project. I swear.
Give me the song why the people should listen to you. The song where you feel like saying, if they're not listening to the song, let in a sense listen to no other song. Cause this is my best work.
Okay. Well, I know what you like. Let me treat you right. Yeah. If only for the night. Girl, you are my type. Yeah. Now you're hugging on my body. Telling me you're lonely. I can't say no more. Yeah. Pretty girl, you see me?
The girl.
And I two man up in life, so I don't want it, you know, seem too interactive. You hear me?
No one and them thing there.
Yeah, that, yeah, Anatan. You don't know Jamaica. You know Jamaica things there already. I can't keep up antics and then come home and pretend like, say, boy, a man not call me out for it.
Eat the watermelon, boy.
Nope. I have to make sure some youth can grow up safe, you know what I mean? Happy. Right? I make sure some wife happy too, you know what I mean? Well, look out for thing. Yeah.
But you have been an hour, you know.
Yeah, you've been here a minute.
Yeah.
I got energy. The fuck?
It is what it is. So,
Good
I want
energy.
to give them a rundown on your EP, on your platforms, how to reach you. Your Instagram is right here on the page.
Yeah.
Your Apple Music, everything where you need them to go check out.
All right,
So
good.
let's get a rundown.
Well, I got it kind of memorized, so check me out on social media at Janai Music or Jan I. Jan space I. So Janai Music, one word, that's my handle. Janai, that's my name. And you can email me, janaimusic1, so that's Jan, Bible John, letter I, regular spelling for music, number 1 at gmail.com. And Space Gang. Gang, gang.
That is it, my J. Sentan, make a step. When them diss me, AR-50 from Gypsy. Real cat nigga like Nipsey, me walk with a rifle, no boy can't fist me. Our brain serve real tricky come. It miss me. Can't move, shake you off, frisky, you know all the
You
things.
tell me.
Come on, gringo. Sweat for the line to my bingo. Can't feel my client on my lingo.
Yeah.
Say to myself, me no mingo.
What?
Fuck a bag of girl, but me single. Me not take feelings, me and slippery.
What?
The lips are not like Ripley's big
Oh.
told by 50.
Hey.
Listen, man.
So me squeeze that, so me grab the trigger. Poop. Pussy get shot like the nigga. Oh. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Pick up yourself, you know, people.
Yes.
You know, say every Thursday we're going to do this with the next artist. You know what I mean? This was Janai. This is Janai. You know, go follow him.
Yes,
You know, follow him, YouTube channel, everything. You know what I mean? And just continue pick up the movements. Go follow my YouTube channel, Inside the Music with Jeezy B.
Inside
You know,
the fucking music.
you know what I mean? Subscribe to Pelpa Time, CM Will come over there also. You know what I mean? Check me up on Sun City Radio more while too. I'm always hustling. You know what I mean?
It.
Self, inside the music. Janai, respect our manners. You hear that?
Yeah.
Turn up.
You
You never disappoint. You hear that?
appreciate it. Well, I'm glad I met your standards because it's tricky doing interviews. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know what to expect. You don't know what type of energy. You don't know what questions you get. But this was very laid back, very relaxing. Honestly, one of the best interviews I ever did because I've had a couple interviews that suck, but this is one of the best. I would say the very best interview I've ever had. So
Big up yourself. Give me some one. Give me some jingles. Pick up inside the music and them thing and give me some drops. You know what I mean? And tell me, alright?
yeah, man. Just send me information and we'll link her, man.
All
A
right.
simple thing.
Big up. Mo.